Hi YouTube, remember to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy what you are watching and listening to. Ron Kamonohashi Episode 9, we will learn who killed in the observatory. The episode opens right away with Ishiki telling the group he will explain how the murders were done and arrest the one who killed. Ishiki first talks about John Grizzly's death. Ishiki says Ron and him saw John fall to the ground when he passed the window. They ran outside on the ground because of this. If they didn't see John fall, they would have ran to the roof where the gunshot was heard. Ishiki and Ron were not the only ones who ran outside on the ground. This one person who was outside did not have an umbrella. Pause. I know Ron and Ishiki didn't have umbrellas and didn't kill, but what if someone was in a rush and didn't grab their umbrella? And I thought John was in the observatory. I have no idea how he got on the roof. Back to Ishiki's explanation. Ishiki says the one who shot John was outside without an umbrella, and they needed to hide. They were already wet. This person was Jumanji. Jumanji says it was not him. I do believe Ishiki and Ron's conclusion on it was Jumanji. Why would, though, a director attack his own company with a negative image? This is a terrible marketing strategy. This is why I thought Jumanji wasn't the killer. Why hurt your own business? Ishiki next explains Onodira's death. Jumanji pretended to go to his office and attacked Onodira. He placed her in the dome with the lights already shot out. He carried Ron in the dome and placed the gun next to him to make it look like he did it. Jumanji drugged Ron's food. He placed the master key in Ron's pocket. He next glued the doors shut. He gave Onodira a lighter sleeping medicine. When she woke up, she tried to turn on the lights. The lights were broken. She went for the door, but since they were glued shut, didn't open. She thought the door was locked and turned the knob to see if it would unlock. It did not, and it made it look locked from the inside because of that. The third step, being locked in the dome with no lights, is to open the dome itself for light. Fishing wire was attached to this telescope that was attached to a hidden gun in the vent located in the room. When the telescope moved, when the dome opened, it triggered the gun to go off. The gun next to Ron was the display gun. Display guns are fake. Jumanji, when everyone was trying to figure out what happened, went to the vent and got the real gun out. Which, one, Jumanji never left the group when they were in the observatory with Onodira and Ron laying on the ground. And two, you expect me to believe everyone was so focused on Onodira's body, no one noticed Jumanji climb up to the vent, take out the gun, and return. Jumanji says, what if this is how the murder was committed? Why would he kill Onodira? Ishiki ignores this. Ishiki says he told Yuno to grab flashlights before they even opened the door. Jumanji knew the lights were out. The only one who would have known that was the killer. This makes Jumanji the killer. Jumanji says he lost this gamble. He says Onodira deserved to die. She was trying to solve the murder on the island from 10 years ago. She's actually a journalist and not a photographer. Onodira left the viewing party early, not because she forgot her equipment. It was to go through Jumanji's things. Ron says Onodira died because Jumanji is hiding something. The gun he used to kill her and John was the same gun used at the first incident. This gun was used by his father, who killed the guest and himself. This is why it was an unsolved murder case. Jumanji was the first person on the scene and he knew what happened. He covered for his father. Jumanji wanted the observatory not to have a negative view on his father, the director, killing everyone and himself. Jumanji did want to move past that. That is why he had this current viewing of the meteor shower. However, Onodira learned the truth and he had to kill her to keep the secret hidden. Ron instantly tells Jumanji to shoot himself. Jumanji is going to do it. Ishiki knocks Ron on the ground before Jumanji has a chance to grab the gun. Jumanji is holding a pill and says he will not let Ron kill him. He will kill himself on his own. He swallows the pill. Ron tries to have him spit it up. It is too late. Ron asks why him? Why was he targeted and not another guest to be the scapegoat? Jumanji says this was all planned by that person and dies. What? That person? Is it someone from Blue who doesn't like Ron? This mystery person has been watching Ron, so they have to be someone from Blue. Do they not want Ron to be a detective and framed him for the bloody murder incident to get him expelled? And then when it was rumored Ron was doing detective work, tried to stop him again? Whoever this person is very smart. Maybe they have a grudge against Ron from Blue. Ishiki talks to the local local police, and with the weather clear, they are on their way. Ron is in the observatory trying to figure out who is watching him and set him up. Ron remembers Jumanji's last words were, "Night turns to dawn." Ron takes this clue and opens the dome. Luckily, outside is dawn. We do not know if Ron learned something because police arrive. The police ask questions and investigate what happened. After the police leave, Ron tells Ishiki he regrets sending John Grizzly back in a body bag. Ron tells Ishiki he is not going to stop sleuthing. This recent case resembles the bloody training incident. Ron doesn't think this is a coincidence. Ron shows Ishiki a photo he took this morning. On the ground under Anadira is the same symbol Ron has on his neck. It is hard to see with the dim lighting and dark carpet. Ron only noticed it when the sunlight filled the dome this morning. Yet no one else this morning noticed this symbol. Ron tells Ishiki before the bloody training incident he never killed culprits. After the bloody training incident, he started to tell culprits to kill themselves. It is also how he got this symbol on his neck. Ron says it is a scar. Ron has been framed for everything. This mystery person Jumanji briefly talked about stole sleuthing from Ron for some reason. Okay, so someone from Blue. Ron thinks this mastermind person was tired of waiting for Ron and recreated the bloody training incident, showing they are smarter than Ron. This has turned into a game. We've seen change to Jumanji still being alive. Oh snap! One policeman says Jumanji is a great actor, and on behalf of the family, he applauds him. So it is a group, not one person after Ron. And this is totally a fake police officer right now. Jumanji tells the police officer he appreciates the heads up he received about Anadira and for them helping him. He can now start a new life. Oh snap! Jumanji says he thinks the House of M is Moriarty! James Moriarty is now in the anime. Yep, Ron is totally Sherlock Holmes. Ishiki is Watson. OMG, Moriarty is here in the anime. I'm now thinking about the anime Moriarty the Patriot, which focuses on James Moriarty committing crimes personally himself and as a group, with Moriarty as the leader, similar to how Jumanji is describing them in this anime. Jumanji tells the fake police officer Ron really did try to kill him like House of M said he would. Ron really would have killed him, and with that, Jumanji is killed. The fake police officer rips off his face and makes a phone call to his brother. Oh man, this really is like the anime Moriarty the Patriot now, with Moriarty working with his brother, along with others I'm sure. Moriarty is told Ron did in fact try to kill the murderer when it was confirmed they did the crime. Ron comes from a family of detectives. Ron is 6th generation. Ron's detective family has been the enemy to Moriarty's family. Ron noticed the symbol under Anadira matched his neck. Ron doesn't know what it is or means. Moriarty says one day Ron will appreciate the blood that flows in him from their side. What? Oh, snap! Ron Kamonohashi has blood from Sherlock Holmes and James Moriarty. He is half of them. I guess then this man is not Moriarty since he just referred to Holmes and Moriarty in a past tense. Who is this mystery man then? We've seen change to Ron hula hooping. Ron is relaxed for having all this mystery around him. Ron asks Ishiki if he will help him still in the future. Ishiki will. They will still be together in the future. Ishiki will be by Ron's side in future episodes. Episode 9 was a lot of information. This has set up the plot to the anime besides a normal detective show solving cases every episode or two. There is now a real plot. There is now drama. There are a few small plot holes that have been in this anime. Overall, it is great to watch. It is enjoyable. Finally learning this anime is a different version of Sherlock Holmes plots was nice to find out. And House of M reminds me of the anime Moriarty the Patriot. So having that combined with Ron Kamonohashi is going to be so awesome. It is also awesome to subscribe to my channel. Go share this video.